as Gavin would say, I'm going to be honest with you. This is my 10th attempt at this video because something has always happened. My Wi-Fi would go out, my headphones weren't plugged in, my dog would come and just shake the table. So I'm kind of over it. So whatever happens in this video, if I mess up, I'm sorry. If something crazy happens, I'm not starting over. So just please bear with me and just let me get through this because it has been a struggle. Okay. Before I explain your assignment, please note that Wilson Hall is going to a 4-day school week. So that might cause some changes with your classes and when you have meetings or when you have things due. For us, it kind of changes some things because I did have some things due on Fridays, but it doesn't affect us that much because we are Monday and Wednesday. But please just make sure that you're staying up to date with what I'm posting on this page, just so you know exactly what you have to do. So here we are on the 27th, and I'm going to explain your final visual analysis project. By midnight tonight, you have to comment on what your idea is going to be for the project. And this has to be done by today, but let's say tomorrow you completely change your idea. You won't lose any points, the participation point, if you've commented something different. You just have to let me know because I need to be up to speed with what you're doing, so you need to run ideas by me before you get started on them. So that's due by the end of today, and then Wednesday you have to upload part of your project. So this project is different. Usually I give an assignment or a paper and then I give you 2 weeks and then the thing is due. This one is a little bit different because, well, first of all, there's 2 parts to it. But anyway, the main part, providing the visuals, we will have little checkpoints where you have to have something due and that will be graded towards your major grade. So it's not like you have 5 quizzes coming up. You'll just have certain things that are due and those will be graded, but that grade goes towards your major grade. So I think that will make sense once you actually listen to me explain the assignment and see the assignment, but just know that there will be things due along the way for this project. So that's what you have to do this week, and I really won't talk about anything else. All right, here's the assignment. My overall goal for this is I want you to take everything that you've been learning with how to analyze the visual and what you're looking for, like the techniques, ethos, pathos, logos, or the color scheme, or the text, or the image, and I want you to be the creator now. You are going to be the one making the visual by using those things that you've been learning to have an effective color scheme, to have certain images over other images, you know, all those things. Now you are the one that is creating them. So before you even get started, you have to come up with some type of hypothetical situation. You will create a company. You might own a bakery. You might be in a band. Really anything. And then from there, that's where you create 3 visuals. You have to create a logo, a flyer, and then you get to pick the 3rd one that you do. And I will go to Canva and show you exactly where to find those things. But that's the first part. So you're graded on, the major grade is going to be the visuals. Then you will have a quiz grade, and that's the written reflection. So your reflection is 250 words, and you're pretty much talking about why you chose those things that you did, and I'm going to spend a whole other video talking about that and the extra credit. So for right now, all you have to worry about is coming up with your idea and getting started on creating your visuals. Here are some ideas from the past. Like I said, a gym, a coffee shop, bakery, you're in a band, really anything. You can use those ideas, you can do something different, but it has to be from scratch, it has to be made up. And yeah, and I'll explain those later. Okay, so let's get into it. Canva.com. A lot of you have used this before for presentations or the infographic that we did. Pretty sure we did. Yeah, we did. But you can't just click a random one. You have to click flyer, logo, and then I'll show you the 3rd option. So let's say Wednesday you want to do the logo. So you start with the logo, and there are so many templates here. A lot of them, like 90% of them, are free. So some of them you might have to spend money. I don't pick those because there are plenty other ones to choose from. So once you click on it, you can edit and make them different colors. You can change the font. You can, oh, here we go. All right, so this one you have to pay for because you have to remove the watermarks. You have to like give them 99 cents or something. So don't do that. You can just delete whatever it is that is costing money, and then you can just add in something else. So I'm telling you, this is doable. You can add in some stuff. Let's just do that. Guys, I'm over it at this point. But do you see how I'm just clicking on, you can type something in and it will pop up, and then you can add in the icons. Now, would this be an effective logo? Absolutely not. So I'm just showing you what not to do. Be careful with your color scheme, how many icons that you use, where you put the placement, all the things that you've been looking at in other people's advertisements. I want you to apply the effective ones into yours. So that's for the logo. And then for your flyer. So let's say that you are the choosing the bakery or the bistro, whatever, and you're having like your grand opening. You can create your flyer based off of that. So you might have to be a little bit more creative with like creating hypothetical situations to create the flyer, but it's super doable. Okay, so then let's say for your third one, you want to create a business card. You can click here. If you want to create a bookmark, I don't know what that would do. Book cover, certificate, a menu, CD cover. All of these things are fair game. A ticket, that could be kind of cool. There are so many here. So you can pick one of them as your third. Okay. Logo, flyer, and whatever. Your ideas here. We'll talk about that later. This is going to be a video. If you want to get some points, you can create a video. But yeah, this will be, I think, next Monday's video. I'm going to explain what you have to do for this. Okay, so due dates, everything is here. They're also on the lesson plans, but that's just a different way of looking at them. Okay, down to the rubric. So for the major grade, I'm looking at your 3 visuals, and these are just quick 5 points each, like how well I think how effective the message is, pretty much. But then this one gives you more points because I'm looking at the design elements. I'm looking at the colors and the text, and if it's effective or not. So this one is worth more points. And then that gets you the major grade. Then we have the separate quiz grade, and then the extra credit will go towards either your test or your quiz grade, depending on which one was lower. Okay, I think I'm done. I think I did it. I think I got through it. If I've missed anything or if I need to clarify anything further, please just let me know. So by the end of today, comment for your participation point. Okay, bye.